Well, I just got back from Ireland this morning. I am taking a really, really lazy day because I have barely slept. It was just going, 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 and I woke up at 4 a.m. today to get on a plane to come back to London. But yeah, it was great to Ireland. So I left for Ireland on Friday morning, got up at 5 a.m., left the house around 5:45, and got on a subway. So I had to go on the tube, then to the Victoria Station to grab the Gatwick Express, and then finally got on my plane to Ryanair and arrived in Ireland about 11 a.m. Got to the hostel at 11:30. Not bad, actually. Stayed at the Abbey Court. And for a hostel, it wasn't what you would expect. Like, I always thought it would be kind of creepy, and it's not. And but there are some people that really do live the hostel life. They live there, they cook there, they've been bouncing around from hostel to hostel, so it's definitely a way of life. So we got to the hostel and we decided to have a pub day. So what we did was we went and had our first traditional Irish meal. I had bangers and mash. And then we decided to go to the Guinness factory, which was awesome. But the best part about it was pretty like audio tour, so most of it was pretty boring. But then the best part was you got it came with a pint of Guinness. And it's at the middle of the building is shaped like a Guinness glass. So the top overlooked the entire city of Dublin. So we did that, and then we also did the hostel pub crawl, which was hilarious. It was a ton of just foreigners, a lot of Americans, but I did meet a guy from France, and we realized that he couldn't speak English and I couldn't speak French, but we both had learned Spanish, so we just decided to talk in like a Spanglish-French language of our own, and it worked out pretty well. So it was really fun. They joked about us liking drinking games, and the Irish guys that were leading the tour like, well, we just did the game called Drink the Beer, so congratulations, everyone won. But yeah, so we had a good time. Got to listen to some traditional Irish drinking song music too. We went to the Cliffs of Moher, which is Ireland's number one attraction, apparently. It's these beautiful cliffs overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, which is gorgeous. Part of Harry Potter, when Dumbledore brings Harry to the cave to drink that liquid, and there's like dead people, you guys know. Who hasn't read Harry Potter? If you haven't, you're dead to me. How have you not read Harry Potter? I love that book. Alright, Stuart. But it was a long trip. It was 8:30 a.m. it began. We didn't get home until 9:40 p.m. And we stopped at two castles, Dungaree Castle and another castle along the way. And also, as we went through the countryside, it just looked, if you've ever seen P.S. I Love You or any kind of Irish movie that shows the Irish landscape, that's exactly what you saw. It was gorgeous seeing it. Ireland is so green. So yeah. The only problem with that trip was that I was really car sick. The roads are really narrow and it's so hilly that, my stomach was not having it at all. Ireland was great. Drank a lot of Guinness and beer. And today I am curling up in bed and writing my paper and getting prepared for my last and final week in England. Well, okay, not my final week. Final weekend coming up in England. And then I'm off to Paris. So that should be fun. I need some beach and sun in Barcelona ASAP because it's cold in England and the UK. All right. So now I'm going to let you all go. But yeah, cheers, or as they say in Ireland, sláinte.